Well, interesting behavior has come out today from yours truly. Digging and digging and digging and digging. I don't really care about other people's CPS records. I want to know who knows the Wells. That's all I want to know. I did see some initials from some police reports that make all the sense in the world. I see why some people are so vested in this case because, well, they're part of it, whether they know it or not. Let's take a second and tell everyone good afternoon. Okay. Pam just said she's not in there. Nope, you're not. Let's bring Pam up and let's go through what is going on. I think everyone has a right to defend themselves. Oh my gosh. So before you come up, you know Pam's a friend of mine.
Who?
Pam.
Oh, she's a friend of mine too. Ask her. I know a lot of her habits. I know she has chihuahuas. I know she eats bologna sandwiches. I know she drinks Pepsi.
She's a friend of mine too. Ask her. I know a lot of
Pamela, Pamela, tell these people. Tell.
She's a friend of mine too.
Pam.
Ask her.
Okay.
Hey,
Pam's not. Pam's not exactly. Okay, so the link is up. I believe Pam 100%.
well, she knows that I love her, and I've been on many channels with her. I changed her name to Pamelot, like Camelot,
Mm-hmm.
and she shouldn't be afraid of me at all. I already know all of her habits. I've been on there with her so many times.
Ooh, do tell. What are you talking about? What habits?
Pamelot. I've been around Pamelot a lot.
Okay. Well,
her.
hey,
No, I've never been around those people.
A lot. No, I'm just kidding.
Never, never met them. Never ordered anything. Never said anything. Never contributed.
Never met him. Never ordered it. Hello?
yeah, some of you have an app on that makes it echo. So let's get to the interview, which, by the way, some of it will be used for court evidence. Okay. And it has nothing to do with Pam, but Pam asked to tell her side of the story. Okay. I'm more concerned about all the people that are on YouTube that knew the Wells way before, which can easily be proven. And we go forward. Anything you want to say, Pam?
Like what?
How does Lisa Jetson and Mama Bear know the Wells?
I know Lisa does because she
Was she like a puppet for the
she
Wells?
was Lisa Jetton knows them because she was gonna do things for the summer with Candace,
Yes.
and then she lives in Arkansas.
Well, you don't
And
run
she
off
knows
with
a
your.
lot about the house. Well, she lived in Don and Pam Wells' garage.
Okay, so where did Jeanette live? Is Dawn and Pam Wells, is that the
I
council?
heard,
Okay.
and this is just what I've heard from other people,
Or just
from
say,
is Jeanette,
Pet knows a lot.
knows her older kids supposedly called Don and Pam Wells aunt and uncle. That's all I've heard. But she said she is from Arkansas. She stated that in your live, Brooks.
it's not too, Arkansas has nothing to do with it. I mean, people do. I will say this right now. It seems like way too far out of the realm or in the realm that too many people in this case know each other. And I mean before the fact, not after. Pamela Wells was called, and you're not Pamela Wells, are you, Pam?
No.
No.
Sherry, I can call you anything all day. Mirror, Sherry.
Well, you know what? You just call me anything you want to, baby girl.
Yeah.
You can bark at me or growl or whatever you want to do.
Mm-hmm.
But I know Pam pretty well. I know what her favorite soda is. I know what her favorite sandwich is. I know she has 3 chihuahuas. I know a lot about her because we've been on many channels together.
Okay, let's
True.
go ahead and tell everyone welcome, you old stranger. That's what we do around here. Just put in here, welcome, you old stranger.
Those pointed shoes.
And we are back. Okay,
Look,
so what?
can I start this off with a funny?
Go ahead, baby.
Everybody in chat, do you know what 72 is?
Hmm.
9 times. 9 times.
What is 72?
9 times 8. 9 times 8.
Huh? It's 69 and 3 watching.
Oh,
Oh my gosh.
yeah.
I just happen to be a crab, and that is my little thing. It's
I
a
know.
69.
Okay, so let's get to this. We'll speed through it. I promise it won't take too long.
They
I'll be
were a
good.
year apart.
I'll be good.
I had 2 kids. One's about 25, and one's about 24.
Mhm.
Actually, one was born in 88, one was born in 87. They're grown. And my niece was murdered in Tipton County.
Well, I mean, the midterms are coming up. Who are you voting for?
I don't vote.
How come?
Because I don't. I'm not going to be. If I don't vote, then I can't blame who gets in there.
That's great advice. I like to vote.
I have no.
Pam, I hope you change your opinion about voting.
Nope.
You haven't changed your opinion? Nope.
Nope.
Sherry, do you vote?
Yes, ma'am, I do.
Okay. The Queen, do you vote?
In my head, I do, just not on paper.
Okay. All right. I mean,
And
that's,
yes, I am a Trump supporter. I don't give a shit what anybody says. I
Well,
like Trump.
you can look. Trump's not running in the midterms. I mean,
People people don't understand what the Electoral College is about and why it's important that
Well,
we
the
vote.
electoral college is only for the president. That's the only thing it is. It's 8th grade civics. I mean, that's
Well,
it.
hopefully his son gets old quick. It's a joke, haha. People are supposed to laugh.
So I hope they don't. I hope they don't install the draft again.
Why
I'm
would
not.
they? I mean,
I
tons of
don't know. Trump is against putting boots on the ground. He doesn't like that idea at all. He doesn't want our servicemen and women killed. I mean, we've already lost a few, but he can't run another office according to the Constitution.
I would not know. I would not know because I didn't write the Constitution. That came up
Well,
to school.
COVID hit here really hard, and I kept thinking, what do I need to do? I haven't done,
Just
and
go
so
vote. Just go vote.
I read the Constitution. I had to read it twice, Brooks, before I could understand it.
No, you're
Seriously.
lying.
You read
You're
all.
Yes, I read the whole thing, amendments, everything.
Ange votes. I mean, I vote for everything around here. I get off my ass, I get my coffee, and I go over there and I vote.
I get off my ass, get my coffee, and get my wheelchair, and somebody takes me, and we wait in line.
Or you can do an absentee
Well,
ballot. The affidavit. Preschool Granny said, "I vote." I mean, just put in here real quick. I'm really curious about this.
I do too.
Does anyone in here vote?
I do.
Plead the Fifth said, "Are we live?" Yes, we're live. We have Pam on here, and we have Aunt Sherry, and we have the Queen Tammy. Yeah, everyone votes.
I don't think we're going to be able to do mail-in votes anymore, from what I've been reading. It's just too dangerous, and those votes sometimes get lost, if you know what I mean, or they vaporize. So I think he might be going to take that away from us, the mail-in votes. Well, it's true. A lot of people's votes didn't even reach the polls. They were messed up in the mail.
Mm-hmm. My husband my husband votes by mail, and he gets a notary, and then he takes it to the election box. The election box, and it goes through. It's
Yeah,
notarized, a copy of his driver's license. I mean, you got to be kidding me.
that's
Who
all you
in
have to.
who
You
in
know,
here who in here thinks that what's the right question? Because I don't want to fight with my friends. Everyone knows how I am, especially at this time of the day.
she can't keep her mind straight. She got a million things going on.
um,
I happen to know.
let's just try it this way. I mean, we all know what's going on. We see it in real time.
No, not you. Not you. Your organization's terrible. Your organization's terrible. Let's go. Go ahead. Quiet. Quiet. Go ahead. She's asking a question. Don't be rude. Don't be rude. Don't be rude. No, I'm not going to give you a question. I'm not going to give you a question. You are fake news.
I listened to that whole thing and hardly heard any of it, but what was the point?
Say so, who gets in there?
Well, sure you do when you cast a ballot.
Well, yeah, when you vote, I don't vote. So my vote don't count.
Okay, I mean, I do.
Because you know what? I don't care who makes it in there because the world's got to be controlled by the people that control it. And that's us. We live by our choices alone,
That's true.
not the presidents.
No, No, there's way many more people involved, like you, okay, like me, like my cat walking around, like your chihuahua. There's a lot more people involved. So, I mean, like, we vote and say, this is what I agree with. Every state's going to be different. Our politics are always different because there's a huge difference between Hawaii and New York. There's a big difference between Alaska and Maine.
Yes,
So we have differences
according
of opinion. You just cast your ballot and you say, okay, this is what I want. This works for my
and
family.
it goes to the
If it
electoral
doesn't go your
college.
way, here's the beautiful thing about voting. You can bitch either way.
That's true.
Well, if I don't vote, I can't bitch.
No, you can't.
Well,
Not
there you
really.
go. Then you have nothing to bitch about. That's a good way to
No,
look.
you
Exactly.
can't, but you didn't make a choice, so you can't complain about either one.
Yeah, this is not about politics. We're getting to what's really going on. Are you there, Tammy? Tammy's muted.
Hey, rapper, I love you, baby.
And remember, God's in control. I don't care who you vote for, you vote or not. It was a conversation.
Exactly. So I don't bitch about who's in there. What are they gonna do anyway?
President will take my job. So I don't
Huh?
think I'll lose my job to this president.
Joey said he'll lose his job because of the presidents.
Why? What's wrong with Joey? What happened?
I work for a Japanese company.
He works for a Japanese company.
Oh, well, I don't know.
But
My son does.
he works.
My son does too, but I mean, he got a raise. And because of the tariffs and because we're actually making more money and we have a satellite office here. And so it's turned out a totally different way. So I don't know. Did someone tell you that, Joey?
No,
No. Just something he
I work for a car manufacturer.
huh?
Now I want to know, I mean, who told your husband, your boyfriend Joey, that his job was to be taken away because he was owned by a Japanese company? Obviously, he's known that for a long time.
Is it AI that's overtaking his job? Because that's
I
what
never
I
went
think.
back to that county again.
What, baby? AI's going to be taking over a lot of jobs.
Okay, let's get to the show. Well, I don't know. I don't know. As long as you're in contact with your kids, that's fine. And you have a grandchild, and your daughter's someone that has a children. So, I mean, I would say reconnect with them, honey.
Very important.
I let them make that choice, not me.
Okay.
Well, you know what, Pamela? Some people,
When they
somebody has to give in.
Pam, I need to know some more things about the girl that was being abused. I'm sure you know something, and I guarantee we can do something about it. Oh my goodness, there's Denny. Pam, can you explain that story again about Sassy Pants and what went on?
with the lady in the hotel.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh. It's around that the girl, Lisa told me after because I wasn't in the conversation. They had a three-way, but it wasn't my three-way, or wasn't a three-way that I was on. But Lisa said that she knew the girl's mom and the grandma. Now the grandma was the one that was in the hotel room with the little girl. Now that was The one that supposedly was in the motel, washing it from the inside out, white stuff coming out of its vagina.
Are
Mhm.
you are you serious?
And supposedly they were contacting people. I
Is
don't
that
know where it ever went.
we talking, or is ooh, my goodness, this is all over the place. Boober Weir is in here. Is Rob in here? Does he know about this?
Hey
Because
Tracy Lewitt. Hey babe.
yeah,
I love you. I
be,
love you. I love you and your family, girl.
yeah,
I
be,
love you. I love you and your family.
yeah. Be, so what's coming of her?
Now Pam was in on that with Lisa. They were good buddies at the time. Brooke, Pam has told 3 different versions of this story. What versions? My version's never changed. What part are you missing?
That's fine. Why do people listen to opinions and not facts? What are the facts?
The fact is, there was a little girl in a motel room with white stuff coming out of his vagina, according to Lisa.
Okay, all right. So that's all we know. Okay. I mean, I don't. I mean, how old was the child? That's all I need to know.
I want to say 1 digit.
Hmm. Okay. All right.
I'm not
Because
guaranteeing on what age. Like, I don't think it was in it. She was young. I'm not specifically on. I want to say 5 or 6, but maybe I'm wrong. So I'll just say 1 digit.
okay, Carlos said you were on video call with Lisa and the lesbian that was there, Pam. Um,
What
what does it have
lesbian?
to do with it?
What lesbian?
Common Sense True Crime said, who was this young child? See, we're here working to expose people that do horrible things to children. Either you're with us or
I don't
against us.
know their names
Okay.
anyway. So
I plead the fifth said, okay, so this wasn't the little girl that Pam was accused of messing with, or was that all about? Because no one knows.
no, that's a total that was a total different. That didn't happen in Arkansas anyway.
I've never known anyone that I didn't know someone's name of. I mean, if someone comes in my yard, the first thing I say is, what's your name? And it's strange to me
My
that
first question is, why are you here?
me,
No,
I'm
me.
doing a show and I'm waiting on some people to come over to mow the lawn. What are you talking about, Sherry?
I'm talking about if somebody just shows up and they introduce their name, I say, what do you want? Are you trying to get me to help you, or what do you want? I've never seen you before. You don't have a uniform. You don't have anything on. And I shouldn't open the door like that. But I know how to show it. I know how to shut it too. So, and I've got a little friend that helps me.
Okay, so how many pedophiles do we know of? I did an entire week last week. And made many making moves. Well, not me. Okay, not me. Don't give,
Someone,
don't give me credit for anything.
someone with a police background needs to go check out some of these shady hotels that are around everywhere in
It's one
Knoxville.
after another, one after another.
I know. I know there are, but that, cleaning out that would help a lot.
Well,
That's
my
nothing.
goodness, I mean,
To me, that's a
this
nest
is
of
not about
pedophiles.
hotels right now.
Well,
This is
that's a
about
nest.
actual people's children and people who people know.
Yeah.
You understand
Uh,
that, Jerry?
I sure do. Somebody could take your children and do whatever they want to, too, if they
I
tried
mean,
hard enough.
we're talking to people about other people's children that they know about. And everyone just sits back going, oh, let's
Oh,
just
so
talk.
you're saying it doesn't matter if they've got them or not?
I did not
That,
say that. Nope, I did not say that.
well, would you read what you said, please?
I did not say that. Did not say that. Did not say that. What I said was, don't sit back and talk, do something. And if you don't do anything, then don't do it.
I've done quite a bit. You'd just be surprised.
This is not personal with you
Oh, I know it's not personal. I'm not that easily offended.
and Tammy or Pam. Okay. I
Okay.
totally understand the government. I got it.
Okay.
Okay. This is about summer.
Okay. Yes. That's why I said check all the nasty hotels.
Well, they've done that.
Well,
I
they
did.
need to. They need to do it on a regular basis, in my opinion.
I know that'd be so great for me to be at the Hilton in the endless pool and someone come out and grab me, asking if I had a child with me. That wouldn't work for me with our Constitution, and I mean, that wouldn't work for me. Okay, I wouldn't want someone busting into my house every day saying, "Do you have a child here?" That would not work for me. Okay, would not work for me. You see, what we have as a Constitution is totally ass backward from what people think. Act right, bitches. So we don't know whatever happened to the 2 or 3 year old that Pam witnessed being done this way in a hotel. Shouldn't that be a concern if the child ended up? I'm asking where the child is.
I wasn't in the hotel and I didn't witness nothing.
Okay, so someone else told you about it.
Hey, Queenie, why haven't you said anything, baby?
Well, it's really not that. I mean, these are low energy folks that don't remember like what they've said for like the last 5 years. So we're gonna get through it.
Well, I'm homebound and I've watched every damn minute, and I remember a lot.
Ooh, what's your favorite thing?
My
Nears.
favorite saying,
Mm-hmm.
oh, well, it's between two things: Beardale, or it's
Oh yeah, give all the credit. Oh my God, what is this right here? Oh my gosh, one of my best friends right here. Oh my fucking God. Can everyone give um Susan a clap? She said, "You're looking for a rocket scientist." I take that personal.
We are rocket scientists. Hush, puppies, please. We are rocket scientists.
That is
Back to what Sherry said.
no, that's only let me have the mic for a second. That's the only I've had 2 compliments from just me. Now, she told me I was right in October of 2024. Okay? and I have it on the calendar. And today she said, "You're looking for a rocket scientist." I'm going to go ahead and screenshot that. That means I did something right. Get real into a thumbnail because we're friends around here. Okay, so go
I'm
ahead.
sorry. I'm sorry. I'm laughing. I really am sorry.
Yeah, you will get to know us. You will get to know us. Okay.
I do know you. I guess you know me too. I'm just a fool, but I'm extremely smart.
No, you could, aren't we all? I mean, I'm telling you right now. So go ahead, Queen and Pam.
What about dildos in the yardo?
We know who planted those.
Okay, that has nothing to do with anything. I don't want gossip. I
I
want.
I'm
No,
here.
it was in Candace's yard.
She doesn't have a yard. She doesn't have a yard. She has a
It
mountain.
was up on her land.
I'm not going to fight with you guys.
Or no, you can pause it and then.
Okay, I could care less about that.
No
I could care
fights.
less
What's the
about
matter
that.
with you people?
Okay,
What's the matter with you people anyway? No fights. We've got enough fighting in the world already.
yeah, we're not going to fight about that. Okay, I mean,
No.
Dollar store.
Yeah, she must have this. Well, no,
okay.
because I'm not signed into anything. So
Let's get back to the. Let's start at square one. Okay. This is confusing even for me. Pam, who knows who?
Huh?
Who knows who? Who from the Wells knows other people?
Candace. Dawn. Grandis. Lisa J. Kathy.
You may, if Brooke says it's
Jenkins.
okay, you could say the ones that are
Hillbilly.
deceased too. Because they're deceased doesn't mean they need to be forgotten either.
About the whole streets of YouTube.
And that means 0.
But Lisa J is the one that said, but I was talking to Pam Wells. I myself, when everybody else was doing them interviews, I talked to Pam Wells myself. And she said that she used to live right there in the land, on the land in that trailer. Then she moved to Kingsport. When she moved to Kingsport and left that house, she went to Utah where her son is and lives in a camper.
Okay, so why does she still live in Palestine, Arkansas?
I don't know.
By a Loves.
I have no idea. Maybe she never changed her address.
Well, that's true. That's true. That's true. That's true.
I have no clue.
Okay. It's one thing after another. Let's get back to it.
I think she had a warrant at one time in Arkansas.
Oh, okay. But nobody runs from a warrant. They face the judge and they pay their fines.
Yeah, they do. You don't know Jeanette.
I mean, she lives between Palestine, Arkansas, and Forest City.
Tell him, Queen.
Oh, tell him what.
Who runs for
Oh, about
warrants?
Jeanette?
Who runs for warrants?
Oh, Jeanette and Jason are running for warrants.
There you go. I didn't say it.
That's what we want is justice for Summer. Why are you guys scared about Jeanette and Jason?
Because you were talking about Lawrence.
Okay. I mean, I'm just saying, why are people concerned? This is a problem in our society. People are scared of pedophiles and they support them because they think someone could be wrong.
No, Brooks, they think if they tell on somebody, they're going to be extremely punished by death or an exit or something like that. So many people won't come forward, even in that holler, because somebody might come after them and kill them. And they have told them they would.
I hope you got
So that's all I need to know. Nobody wants to talk because nobody wants to die.
Oh, so admirable. I'm so happy for those people. Okay, so we're just going to move forward. I know how to admit something I've done wrong. Okay.
Mama. She's got Mama.
What I want to know is why there's so many fucking dirtbags over the internet that have supported Taylor for years and have done nothing. And I mean zero. Not one thing. And now she has an attorney. Police reports are being filed. She has a deposition coming up. And so, do we talk or do we chalk around YouTube? I don't want to hear any more about you can't put this on the internet. Have you seen what's on the TV and the internet? You got to be kidding me.
Go ahead, Queen. You got that.
At the end of the day, in Taylor's position, the reason why her stuff came out on YouTube is because that was her safe haven. Where else was she going to go? Oh, wow. Let me guess. The police station. Doesn't work that way. It's not as easy as people think it is.
No, you're exactly right. You're exactly right. And now she has a place to go and it's taken care of.
And that's good.
You know, and then she's easily manipulated and scared. You know, people do try to scare her from speaking up. So then she tells her story and then she gets scared and then she wants to back out. And then she gets confused and then she wants to back out.
What really confuses me is how the people that say, and I'm going to get very insane right now. So I want everyone to buckle up. Okay. When people dismiss child abuse and then they dismiss child abuse on someone they know, it's quite a ruse to me when they say to people like, you know, Mary and Jeannie and Trish and Rhonda, oh, they're just making that up. Okay. Wow. At this point, I think the only time people believe someone is when they're flat out dead. I mean, at this point in our juncture, like only people believe people that are dead, and dead people don't talk. They love to talk on the phone. They love to text. They love to support, but they're not doing anything. She had no support from her mother. She had no support, obviously, from other people. What am I supposed to do? If you put something in my lap, I'm going to run with it. I promise I will.
Tag me, they contact me. My daughter's contacted me before. She just wants to do her drugs. I ain't into the drugs, so.
Does she call you messed up or something? Or have you done drugs in the past?
No.
Okay. So all this
Unless you
happened
want to
totally
go
sober.
on.
Yeah, I've never done drugs. I've never drank. Never an alcoholic and never a druggie
No, no,
Oh, you're
in
just a
my
little
life.
crazy.
no.
You're just a
Addiction
little
has different
crazy.
ways. I totally get it.
You'll never get a DUI out of my. You'll never get a DUI off my record either.
Well, may I tell you something that you won't be surprised. Do you know how many people on YouTube have a felonious background?
Really don't. No.
Do you even realize how many people that is? What would you think? They have a felonious background
I
on
could care
YouTube. Yes, they're.
less. I care about the victims. I could care less what they do.
I'm not trying to be. I'm not trying to be rude. I'm just trying to give you a fact.
Oh, I mean the facts. I mean the facts are everything. I mean everyone knows. I mean, I know there's probably people in this chat that have done something they shouldn't have done, and that's not what the show's about. I mean, I've told my stories before, and nobody appreciates them. You're going to hear it soon. Thank you, Peak Phoenix. I've been through hell when I got caught. Twice. Oh, you can find mine. You can find mine. I was at before it was the Hard Rock Casino, it was the Cherokee Casino. And I was hanging out with some friends, and I took a beer out with me to charge my Nokia phone. I was very proud of it. It had like a American flag cover on it. And I started my car, and Indian marshals brought me in. Well, first they tapped at the door, and I'm like, what's going on? And they're like, are you planning to go somewhere? I said, no, I'm just charging my phone. I said, but thank you, officer. And the window came back up, and they said, you have. See, I'm a gangster. Does everyone not know this? Are we all here?
I didn't mean that to go at people. I'm just saying that was me.
This is not about you again, Pam. Is everyone hearing about my crime right now? Okay.
No, from what I said, when I said alcohol and I was a druggie, I'm not saying, that is just me. Not, I wasn't pointing it at anyone else.
Pam, really doesn't matter because I don't think really anyone is looking for your advice. Okay. Okay. I think right now we're getting through a show and we're talking about my bad behavior. Okay. So we have to make sure everyone calls me a gangster, and we go forward with that. Okay. And then I will put my bug shot up in a second. It was a horrible 30 minutes. A grandchild, and your daughter's someone that has children. So, I mean, I would say reconnect with them, honey.
I let them make that choice, not me.
Okay. Well,
When they contact me, they contact me. My daughter's contacted me before. She just wants to do her drugs. I ain't into the drugs, so.
does she call you messed up or something? Or have you done drugs in the past?
No.
Okay. So all this happened totally sober.
Yeah, I've never done drugs. I've never drank. Never an alcoholic and never a druggie
No.
in my life.
No, addiction has different ways. I totally get it.
You'll never get a DUI out of my. You'll never get a DUI off my record either.
Oh, you can find mine. You can find mine. I was at before it was the Hard Rock Casino, it was the Cherokee Casino. And I was hanging out with some friends, and I took a beer out with me to charge my Nokia phone. I was very proud of it. It had like a American flag cover on it. And I started my car, and Indian marshals brought me in. Well, first they tapped at the door, and I'm like, "What's going on?" And they're like, "Are you planning to go somewhere?" I said, "No, I'm just charging my phone." I said, "But thank you, officer." And the window came back up, and they said, "You have an open container there." I said, "Yes, I do. And I'm going to go back inside and finish it and order another one." I said, I'm waiting to get some, cell phone service. And they said they brought me into an office, and I had to pay like $100 to get out. And I had something on my record called an actual physical control. I'm like, okay, that's absolutely insane. And that was in 2001. Listen, I'm not scared to admit stupid mistakes.
The neighbor goes to jail because of that shit.
Uh-huh.
What's the neighbor go to jail for that shit?
Joey said he watched the neighbor go to jail for that shit.
Mm-hmm.
It starts in the wintertime when it runs.
Joey had to he was on his way to work. And they pulled him over. He had to go get a blood draw.
Yeah, they did do a blood draw.
Or they made him blow in a. And then they took him back to his car because it wasn't nothing.
What made me mad about this is, I blew into the breathalyzer. They could clearly see I'd had a drink. And I had a ride home, and I had someone who wasn't drinking taking my car home. Actually, she was my ride home, and she was going to be picked up by her husband. I'm like, so what does this matter? I'm just sitting here charging the phone, but that's what happens. So, yeah. But I think they should be stricter on laws, to be quite honest, because you never know if someone's sitting outside and they've got an open container in a running car. Fuck me. I was pissed about it for a long time, but now I get it. Okay.
But we live by our choices alone.
Well, yeah. Mistakes are choices. That's true. I don't think V. Oakley's getting it. Oh my God! If someone hasn't been in some kind of little bit of trouble before, they should go live a little bit more. It was hard time for me. Okay. It was hard time. Just like when the doctor I worked for wrote Greg out of work. Okay. You've got to be kidding me. I don't think people understand the hard time I did. Is Andy Sherry here?
Sherry's there.
Okay. This is ridiculous behavior from everyone on panel. This is ridiculous behavior. Let's see. The Queen, are you there with your husband?
Yes, we're here.
Okay. So, anyway, I sat in a waiting room, and I got to switch out VCR movies, and then I paid $100, and then that was pretty much it. Okay. So can we all agree I'm a very hard gangster? Okay. Seriously, does everyone understand how hard I was? And I was wearing a satin dress at the time.
Right. Hey, if you can rock it in heels, you're good. That's real gangster.
Okay. Yep. Here I was walking. Seriously, Danny. No one expects me. Seriously. I mean, I did. I was sat in a waiting room and I watched TV. Okay. So I want everyone to know that I understand the other side of the law. Okay.
Oh,
Does everyone
why?
get
This is gonna get easy. Something's not right.
You gotta tear somebody apart.
okay?
Maybe Sherry's not up here. I see her in the chat.
Okay, dope. Well, nothing I can do. Nothing I can do. Let's get back to the show.
You have to understand something.
Better watch out, Brooks. You got some mafia people coming in here.
Oh my gosh. Mafia? Are you kidding me?
To Bear Mafia.
Why is Act Right upset? Angel, my comments are disappearing. I'm not deleting them. It's fine. I don't care. I'll support Taylor on my side. I don't need people to know a damn thing. Truth will stand when worlds.
But nothing about Accurate was even on here, so I don't even know what the heck happened there. Because I can't. She's got all my accounts that I have
Okay,
that
well,
they know of blocked.
let's just put your money where your mouth is. The girl needs help. You don't want to help her, don't help her. Quit talking about her. Just quit talking about her.
You're not gonna help her, don't help her, don't fucking talk about it. That's
She's been scared off. She's been scared off. But she has an attorney now. And everything seems to be going good. I mean,
Yep.
everything's fine. Why? I mean, unless you just don't want to help her, then don't. Don't
Help
use
her so much, but yet everybody makes Taylor feel like they're like Taylor's a burden. Get the fuck out of here.
He's not a burden to me.
No, I'm not talking about you. She knows exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I mean, if Act Right wants to come up, she can come up right now. I mean, I want to get this squared away. And yes, Lolo, you're right. Yeah, I'm about full transparency. If you want to come on and talk, you can. If you want to hide in the bushes and just sit there and listen and shake your head, then do that. I mean, she deserves her privacy. She can't actually talk about her case right now because she signed a client contract. But she's
Exactly, just me.
She's still a victim.
voices. So, I mean, I think at this point, everyone needs to calm down and quit coming in my chat saying, you did this, you did this. None of y'all people know each other. Not a one of you.
Lisa Jettins can go blow. Lisa Jettins could stay in Arkansas, and when her and Dawn or her and Candace planned to do a visual for summer, Don showed up at the church.
Act Right. I need you to come up here, and I know you have time. I know you have time. Honestly, anyone that wants to grab the link can come up. I know you have time. And I promise.
What? Good afternoon, Vanderbilt. Good to see you, friend. This is what's gonna get.
Cinnamon Hot said, Brooks, this is the first one I've seen over the years. The child who has grown into a young adult because I've seen so many YouTubers put her in drama that have her alone. They do. They isolate her. They do. and I'm not doing it. But I have no control over it. I have
She
no
couldn't have said that any better, though.
I have no
Cinnamon.
control over this. None. I'm not going to talk about things. I'm the one that says, okay, am I going to paint the barn or just watch it, watch the paint chip off? No, I'm going to paint the barn. I mean, what do you want to do? Are you a goer or a doer? And she finally had the confidence, but certain people have a problem.
And thank God she's got that support. And I know she's got support over at Queens.
Well, I mean, support comes from church or counseling, not YouTube. Okay? Doesn't work that way. Text messages and phone calls don't exactly equal to therapeutic getting well. Okay? I mean, agree or disagree, that's fine. If someone comes to you for help, you can find them help. I promise you can. So, word to the wise, here's some breaking news. Okay, y'all ready? If someone comes to me for help or they say, you need to take care of this, I do the best I can do. I don't just talk about it. I'm a big advocate. I tell people, I'm like, put a certified letter in the mail. We can do this. Do not spend your money unless we have a way to do it that will actually advance the case. Act right, bitches said the only thing stopping Taylor is the lawyer isn't paid for. Just saying. Then pay him. Then pay him. I know exactly how much he's owed. I know exactly how much the Palmer law firm is paid is owed right now. Then you do it. Why are you yelling? Or are you saying the only thing stopping Taylor is a lawyer isn't paid for? He has interviews and depositions coming up, and the law firm knows, and trust me, they're not starving. They know. They know. If you're telling me these sad sacks of Americans can't raise that money in a heartbeat, then there's something wrong. Exactly, Susan. Then don't alienate the ones who are trying to help her. And don't keep trying to shut her out. That's ridiculous. Look at that. I mean, look at that entitlement right there from Act Right Bitches. The only thing stopping Taylor is the lawyer isn't paid for, just saying. She signed the client paperwork.
ABC News.
And the whole thing is, she knows it's going to be taken care of. You know why? For the same thing I've done for other people. So put up or shut up. If you've got $5, you've got $5. If you don't, you don't. Never, when I take on something like this, it's a passion project. And everyone knows all the money
ABC News.
to the attorney's office. Everyone knows that. I don't give a fuck how they do it. I don't care if they call, they send a check, whatever. Very rarely do I do this. Whew. Jean said, Amen. Brooks has tentacles that reach out. She's not just a blowhard. Love Brooks. Ooh, shit. Okay. And I will say after this, the way I've been bombarded with, people that don't understand, I probably won't ever do this again. And that's very sad.
And her and Candace didn't do it. Oh, damn.
Well, I don't really think that she has any plans to do anything. Okay,
And she said her sons lived in Springdale and that they were going to go look when them little girls went missing in Springdale, Arkansas.
Yeah, okay.
She was going to have her sons go look at the hotel for them little girls, whatever.
Okay, so be concerned with your own children, is what I say. Be concerned, just focus your attention. Like a telescope, okay, like a microscope. Look at your own children. I see a lot of people that don't take care of their own children, but they're hyper focused on other people's children. And okay, Cinnamon Hot said, exactly. She has retained a lawyer. She signed a contract. She can't talk about it. All donations are final. It's just going to march to the fires of hell with someone helping her, the lawyer's office. Yeah, so if you don't want to help, shut up. If you don't want to support her, then don't do it. Then don't do it.
ABC News.
Huh? Okay, I'm just telling you. It's absolutely ridiculous. People want to preach justice, but they don't want nothing about it. So, either way, whatever you want to do, you do it. I really don't care. It's ridiculous behavior. You bitch with no action, void, mute, nothing. It makes them feel better about themselves because they know this family has done worse than them. And I don't mean you, and I don't mean Lisa.
But, I did what I had to do and I didn't win, so. But I didn't sign my kids away. I told them I wasn't signing no papers.
And then they'll instantly take them unless you have that checklist of things that they wanted you to do.
I did everything.
And that's
but Tipton County will screw you.
And that's
I've known of like 8 people at the time I lost mine. 8 people that I knew that never got their kids back. So
okay. So back on Pam's subject, what other 8 people did you know that had their kids taken away that had no legal standing?
different ones that came to me in Tipton.
So
when I was going through it.
They all lost their kids. Do you know what year that was?
No, I can't.
Okay.
They were in double digits. I know that.
Oh, so like in their teen years.
I'd say pre.
Okay. All right. All right. Well, then that's the problem with CPS. I don't know. I mean,
They're stupid.
no, I've said before, and I'll say it again. Why would anyone trust the fucking government? Why? I mean, let me ask Sherry. Okay, she's not here anymore. Why would you
No.
trust the government? Just take care of your own yard and your own home and do what you're supposed to do. I mean, this is not Nazi Germany. It's actually a very simple procedure. And I still want to know why your children were removed for one bruise.
I couldn't tell you that.
Uh-huh.
I mean, system fails kids and all the time.
I understand. I totally understand. I got it. 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 My kids have come into school with broken bones, wrist wraps. I mean, all kinds of stuff. They wear it like a badge of honor. What made them come to your house about your child? And where
The
was
bruise that was on his arm at the time. I didn't put it on there.
I'm not saying you. I'm not saying you. So, I mean, was it like a thumbprint or what was it? Because you
Yeah,
know.
I guess it was. They just seen. They seen it was something that they thought was being rough, and not just a fallen or something like that. It's how they explained it.
And so, what did you do?
I cried.
I mean, it's everywhere. It's everywhere, everywhere. So, I mean, explain like what was going on. How old were you at the time?
I was in my 20s, probably. I thought, okay, I got with this man, thought, okay, yeah, I can bring my two, I left my worthless baby daddy,
Mhm.
and thought, okay. Bad news. I got screwed. So I have very limited trust issues now.
Well, I don't blame you for that. I
I
mean,
don't trust men at all.
I got it. I mean, I couldn't imagine. I mean, I've taken my kid to the ER many times. I mean, one time my child jumped out of a tree in front of me as I was sitting there, and he went to the ER. So your child was taken for a bruise.
I never did anything to my kids.
I'm not saying you did. Who
No,
really
I'm just saying. I'm just telling people I didn't.
did? Because no teacher is going to pay attention to an inside bruise on an arm.
It was on both arms that she said. So I don't know. I said somebody grabbed him. I said, well, I wasn't even there. So, I mean, I don't know how I grabbed him, but I had no clue. Because when I come back home from the store, I had no clue he was even up until I seen him up. I come in the door, I seen him up, and I told him, no, you go back to bed. I didn't look to see any bruises because I thought, okay, the man had, maybe he was up playing with him until I got home. No, it wasn't like that because when I got him up dressed for school the next day to get on the half bus, and then they took him. So, I mean, what am I going to do? I can't fight nothing. I had no money until
Take it down from the
after I
bureaucracy.
lost my kids. I
up.
went and got 2 jobs and everything. And then I had a seizure and then lost everything on that. So I ain't had a life here anyway. So I'm just waiting for,
Them.
but I'll be 50. Huh?
Okay.
They're asking who is Taylor.
Yeah. Tammy, are you here?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay.
I'm just listening without trying to interrupt.
Oh no, you're fine. You're fine. No one here is judging. We're just having a conversation. I mean, that's for sure. I mean, I would love when people have a conversation about me for me to be involved. Truth to Lights wants to know if your boyfriend, Pam, got charged with anything.
Yeah, he did a year. Of
What was
course, here in Indiana, it's a year. You get 6 months for child neglect.
for grabbing a child that's sleeping?
He wasn't sleeping. He had got up, and I guess I don't know. He got mad or whatever. I don't know. I wasn't there,
Just me.
Thank
but
God.
I didn't know.
Well, thank God it wasn't shaken baby syndrome like some other kids.
I
So
didn't know when I put him back to bed.
Get out of it. Yep.
I didn't know when I put him back in his bed
Nope.
that he had the marks on him until the school called.
well, that's
The
because
next
it
day.
takes a long time for the blood to come to the skin. I mean, someone could hit me right now. It's going to take a long time for the bruise to develop. You told him to go to bed, and then you sent him to school, and you said it was on his arms.
Yeah, but I didn't notice it when I changed them that morning. When I put their clothes on them, I sent them out to the school bus. I didn't know it was on there.
Well, I mean, did you think that, did the kids talk to you when they were going to school?
It didn't say nothing to me.
Okay.
He just went to bed like I told him to go and went to sleep, got up the next morning and got his clothes on. We got his clothes on him and they both got on the school bus and that was it.
How old was your son when this happened?
I couldn't tell you. I can't remember. To be honest with you, I can't. He wasn't under 5.
I mean, I have grabbed my sons by their arms several times and they never had the bruises described that you're talking about.
Well, he may have grabbed him harder. I don't know. I wasn't there. But I didn't notice it was like not on the top, on the outer part, but it was on like part of the inner part. It's where the bruise was. Well, where the,
But the
as
school
they call it, the fingerprint.
noticed it. And that's why the authorities got involved.
Yeah, and then I lost my kids. I mean, I
Just that quick. Just that quick.
yeah, and I hate myself for it. But
Can I
you know,
tell
I can't.
can I tell you a story? One time I poured water on my kids to get them out of bed, especially my oldest son, because he had senioritis. And he wouldn't get out of bed. I'm like, okay, it's 9 o'clock in the morning. And I came home for a break from my job. And I'm like, okay, here is ice water. And I poured it on him. Okay, listen, he's got no ice burns on him. He has no bruises. So, what is the point in punishing someone like that? When you put a bruise on someone, something has happened. Okay?
As somebody said in the chat, I'm not the victim. My son was. I'm the victim of losing my kids. And I wasn't there, and I didn't notice it when I got him dressed.
You said he dressed
Get it
him.
right, whoever's writing it in the chat.
It doesn't matter what people are saying in the chat. It's your life. They can't rewrite your book. The question is, I mean, who actually got your kids dressed? Because earlier you said, and they got up and got dressed and they went to school on the half bus.
Yeah, but I picked out his clothes, but I didn't, and he put them on.
Okay, fine. Fine.
I mean, I'm not going to send him looking like a bunny.
Well, no one said that. But I mean, and goodness, I mean, I never thought anything about my kids having bruises or scrapes on them or anything like that. I'll just be like, you dum-dum, let's put that on there.
And I tried as hard as I can to protect my kids, but I thought the man I could trust. Well, obviously you see where that went. Nowhere. So a man cost me my kids. It'll never happen again. Ever.
Well, I wouldn't think so. No.
I will not put a man before my dogs.
That's okay. I mean, I totally understand what you're saying. I mean, I get it. And how old were you when this was going on? And how old was your son?
I was in my 20s and he was probably, I couldn't tell you. I've left that part out. That's why I avoided that part of my life.
I don't blame you. Baby, this is therapeutic.
I want to move on.
Okay.
That's what I have to move on with. I don't get them. I'm not going to get them back. I'm not going to be able to do anything. So I have to move on with myself.
Okay, well, they're adults. I mean, you're talking about it, not me. I asked you a question, you answered.
I'm sorry.
And it seems like your kids want to move on too. And I can tell you right now, dollars for donuts, I guarantee this didn't happen over a bruise on his arm.
Well, 9 next month, and I'm moving on.
Well, I don't blame you because that's a hurt.
I got to go. I'm not living.
How old were you? How old were you when this happened?
19. Still had no family. Something like that, maybe older than that, but I don't remember that part of my life. I blanked out.
So your children are in their, I mean, they're coming up on their 40s.
Yeah. No, they're coming up they're in their 30s.
I'm just doing simple math on my fingers. You were 19, 29, 39, 40.
One was born in 67, one was born in 68. Huh? I was born in 60. '87, '88, something like that.
Mm-hmm. 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 I do care about child abuse. So, Pam, I was born June 12th, 1975 at 12:03 a.m. So, when were your children born?
My kids were born in '87, '88.
Okay. All right. Okay, we're really here to support you because I understand what's going on. I get it.
And as I said, while everybody wants to sit there in the chat and saying moonshine had something to do with it, I don't drink. Never have and never will. So get over it.
Nobody asked anything about you moonshining. That's crazy.
Somebody wrote it in the chat. I'm watching the chat.
I've
No,
never seen.
no, it's
I'm-
someone here called Moonshine.
May I
That's
say I've never seen her in any kind of intoxicated state ever. That's true.
no, it's a person's name. It's a YouTube, just like your YouTube name, okay?
No, somebody said it in the comment, Brooks.
And what am I supposed to do about that? About someone's name?
And what
Nothing.
about it?
They're going to say whatever they want to say. Anybody's going to believe
Let me
whatever
tell you
they want to
something, Pam.
believe.
Let me tell you
Either
something, Pam.
believe me or don't believe me. I don't care.
Pam, will you listen to me for just a moment, please? My
Yes.
father, I went home. My father was the principal. Kids were calling me all kinds of names. Big ears, Dumbo, whatever. And I told him, I said, Dad, I don't like these people calling me names. And he said, are they true? And I said, no. He said, don't even worry about it. If it's not true, don't even worry about it. There you go. That's all you got to know. If it's not true, if you know it's true between God and you, nobody else needs to know. And don't protest too much because people take that the other way. People are mean.
No one's being mean to her.
No, people are mean in general, Brooks. I'm not saying have a lot. I'm not
And
saying a lot.
what to do? Okay, change it up. Everyone be mean to Sherry. Okay.
I have never hurt her. Ever.
I'm not saying that. I mean, be mean to me. Go ahead, put something in there about me. Put something in there about Pat K. I mean,
You're
come
not
on.
mean either.
I mean, we do. I mean, we have very important conversations here, and we help our friends. And I mean, if some people don't, I mean, they don't want to do it and they don't want to tell the truth, then, and I'm not saying that she is not telling the truth, then that's it. And I can't say I understand it. I can say wholeheartedly, I I
tell
get
you
it.
that. People
Okay,
don't.
the reason that I don't know, I mean,
Well, I mean,
I know
you
my kids' birthdays. Okay,
okay,
I'm not a Dom Wells.
okay.
I have seizures. I forget stuff real easy. Pam, we are all human and we all make mistakes. But up there in that other one, it was different. It said, we all know the birthdays of our kids. Well, yeah, we all do. And I know it don't take drugs and alcohol to be neglectful. I wasn't neglectful to my kids. It was a man that cost me my kids. That's why on one hand you can count how many men I've been with. 3 to be exact. 2 fingers left over in my lifetime. 59 years old. Married 1 time. That was it. Got the divorce. But we all make mistakes. And my mistake was picking him as a man.
And those things happen. They do. Um, okay. Karma said, "Doesn't affect your life, ignore it." That's for everyone that's listening. Um, I just hate when kids get hurt. I hate it. And I hate when people say, um, I did the best I could do. We hear it every day.
I
Magnolia,
was born in 57, so McNeil's, I didn't see no red flags at the time.
Well, I was born in 75 and I saw red flags with my ex husband and I divorced him and raised my boys.
Well, he'd never touched my kids before. I don't know why that night. Because I always put them to bed and got them dressed in the morning. Or
No,
got their clothes ready.
dress my kids. They can dress themselves. Good
Oh,
Lord.
yeah.
Good Lord. I mean, they're not handicapped. I would lay out their clothes and say, okay, you're going to wear this, you're going to wear this. The only time they would yell back is when I dress them all alike and they were like, no, we're not doing that because because they look like Amish children walking around. And nobody wants to see that, so they started picking out their own clothes. But I had to make sure that everything was laid out. It was readily available for them. Their closets and everything. Now, my kids never picked out anything. You know why? Because they're kids and they're stupid. They never picked out their clothes. They never picked out their shoes. They never decided on money. They never picked their breakfast. They never picked their lunch. They had to learn those things. You think I would let my kids dress themselves to go to school? Oh my God. They would show up looking like fucking Spider-Man every day.
Where did Queen and Sherry go?
I don't know.
But June 15th is my daughter, which she was the first one. And May was my second one.
Okay.
I can't remember the years.
Yeah, my kids were born in all different seasons: summer, fall, and winter. It was a.
And we had, and my birthday's in April, so we had April, May, and June.
Well,
And now, you know, I'm with Joey. I've been here 15 years. I leave my kids. If they want to contact me, they'll contact me. But I'm not giving them money to go do no drugs. I'm not doing it.
well, I got
But Lisa said,
my son the other day because he doesn't like me like just dropping off, clothes all the time and Huggies diapers for my granddaughter. And I'm like, well, get over it, dude. It's going to continue happening. Have you thought about that?
I mean, people on
Some
Okay.
people are too. Some people
So
are too selfish to say that.
Little Black Bear said, no stepdads don't care for another woman's children. Not sure percentage. That's obviously that person is not fit to be around someone.
If you're a divorced woman and you have children, or you're a single woman that has children, you need to be extremely careful with whom you date because you don't know what kind of person they are. I wouldn't date anybody now unless I did a full background check on them. I mean, everything. I wouldn't leave them on my kids. I mean, even after we were married, I wouldn't leave them with my kids. No.
Are you kidding me? I had 45 minutes with my granddaughter.
I'm not kidding
Everyone
you.
should always be extremely protective.
Well, you want me to go away then, Brooks? I
Are
go
you
away.
gonna kidnap me, Sherry?
Yeah. I'm gonna hold you for ransom.
Yeah,
But I doubt it.
you've tried it before. And nobody gives.
Yeah. I just held her for ransom for $5, and not one person showed up.
Exactly. Does anyone have $5 to get me out of the kidnapping from Sherry?
I
Goodness.
love you. I love you guys. I need to go. Okay.
YouTube.
I'm telling you, we have the best community ever.
Have a
Anonymous
lot.
said I was overprotective.
Have a lot. Stop ignoring me, by the way.
Telling someone said that's what records show Pam Wells, 110 Ben Hill Road. Yeah, there's a lot of tax records that go straight to there.
Where you going, Sherry? I see that finger.
Okay, let's get back to it.
They want to hate so bad, and they act like it's funny. Well, it's not.
YouTube
I had seizures now.
is not life. YouTube is not life. YouTube is an internet reality. Okay? That's all it is. It's an escape. It's like watching a movie. It's like I don't even know what to say. It's like listening to music. It's an escape from reality.
Yeah, and she's got any. The thing about it,
I mean, it's a totally different world. Like, and people facts out. And all people want to do is argue because they have nothing else.
it's a what?
The fantasy world.
Joey said it's a fantasy world.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to know the truth, I put facts out, and that's pretty much it. And we have conversation.
Yeah, but it's awful funny.
Ooh, that's me with a negative statement saying, well, I put facts out. everyone knows I don't have the facts, so the joke's on you. So go ahead and talk, Pam. Oh, Two Boston Mom says we jumped from Trump to Taylor to the Wells. I'm seriously lost now, Pam. It's all one bundle, so ooh, boy, what to do. Oh my gosh. Boston is not listening. Okay, so this is for Boston real quick. Oh gosh.
No, not you. Not you. Your organization's terrible. Your organization's terrible. Let's go. Go ahead. Quiet. Quiet. Go ahead. She's asking a question. Don't be rude. Don't be rude. Don't be rude. No, I'm not going to give you a question. I'm not going to give you a question. You are fake news.
Okay, so can someone explain, Pam, can you please bring everyone up to date with everything that's gone on today?
On what?
It's like a therapeutic session with everything that's gone on, and I have all day for it, like I have nothing else to do. So go ahead and tell everyone.
About what?
Your children, which you said you did never have, and it came out in my show this morning, and you said you do have children.
Well, I don't want YouTube. It's really none of YouTube's business,
Nobody put it on YouTube. It came out today. I have been friends with you for a long time. You have my address. You have my phone number. And
Yeah,
you
but I didn't,
told me
certain people,
you
well,
told you told me you don't have children. How can you say that you have never
I
given
have
birth?
2 children.
Okay.
I don't have children now, no. In my home, no, I don't. I have dogs in my home.
Okay. I don't want children in my house either, unless it's my granddaughter. I mean, that's pretty much it. I mean, I don't want my kids living over here. Good Lord. And by the way, everyone's welcome here, but I mean, never lie to me. Please don't. Because everything comes out. And all of these people muddling around in Summer's case, banging on the wells, need to look at what they did to their own children. Because I'm telling you right now, Pam, this had a lot more to do a lot more to do than just a bruise that a teacher saw. Okay? I understand you were 19 years old. And I'm not going to take up for Dawn and Candace. But I'm telling you right now, I won't allow this behavior around here. You know you're my friend. You know that. You understand that, Pam? Are you here? I don't have a DeLorean to go back in time and fix your relationship with your children. I know you said that the system messed you up with your children because a bruise was found on your child. I understand that. I get it. I totally understand it. We're here to advocate for children. When it comes to me, that's what I talk about.
Am I
And
back
no,
up here?
no, you're fine. I mean,
Oh, okay.
I get what you're saying. I get it. And I see a lot of pedophiles and child abusers following Summerall's case. I really do. I
Yes.
mean, the statistics are wild. So the minute I turn around, someone that's lost their children to CPS and they say the system failed me, and the people that have been accused of pedophilia, they're the loudest people. So, I mean, I want to know, put a 1 in chat if any of your children have been taken from you for a bruise. Because, I mean, I've been reading these Epstein files left and right.
They called it abuse. They didn't call it a bruise. They just called it abuse. I don't know. I mean,
Is it abuse or a
yes.
bruise?
And I told them that's all he had on his arms
Mm-hmm.
that I seen. But
Well,
they
you,
got the man for abuse. And that's what he.
abuse is different than just a bruise. And you said he had a bruise. So you don't know the difference because you weren't the one that was abused. I have bruises on me. You know why? Because I have thin blood. Why? I don't know. I do. I have to take iron for it. I can bump into something and I will have a big bruise on me. No one is going to, well, I'm 50 years old, so can't help that. I just know that my children have been hurt many times over the years, and nobody took them away for a bruise. So I want to know right here what really happened.
I don't know. I wasn't in there.
But you have the paperwork.
That paperwork I couldn't even bring out if you tried. I wouldn't know. I mean,
Okay. My
I
kids
mean,
scrapes, bumps,
I
went.
know it's gonna happen.
I mean,
I
the
know
whole
somebody's gonna look me up.
for
I
what?
know
They
it's
can't
gonna
find
be.
they can't find you. Only the truth will set you free. Because I can tell you exactly what's
I'm
going to.
setting it free. I don't know. All I know is they wrote abuse on there, but I was not there.
Okay, that's
But
fine.
all I seen was 2 bruises underneath the arms. But I didn't see them that morning
Okay, well, that's fine. That's fine.
when I got him dressed.
Well, who would? No one checks their child's armpits when they get them ready for school, and no one dresses their child when they're ready to go to school. They know how to put their own clothes on. I mean, really, they don't. They know how to put their clothes on. I used to lay the kids' clothes out until they got mad at me saying, I don't want to dress like my brothers. Lisa Booth said that child went to school and told someone. That's exactly what happened.
I didn't save court papers over all of this. I didn't. I've moved from place to place to place so far. I've gotten with 3 people, and this is I've never
Well,
had
they're
my kids.
now because I mean your kids are aged out. They're fine. Like you said, they call you for drug money. That's what you said, and you're not going to give it to
Yes,
them.
and I won't give it to them. Not for that.
Fine by me. Fine by me. Now, are you going to give any money to Taylor?
Huh?
Are you going to give any
We have.
to Taylor? Not to her personally, but to her legal fund.
We have.
Did you mail it or what'd you do?
Mail it.
Okay. Please send it to me so I can keep track because I don't want that fucking law firm getting one more dime. And I'm telling you. I mean, I'm from Oklahoma.
I've done the best I could for my kids. If everybody wants to slam me for it, I'm good.
Are
But
you
you know
kidding?
what?
The only people that slam you are your own kids. And I don't mean you. I go through it too. Okay? My kids tell me, I wish I had this car and not that car. Oh, I remember this and you didn't get me that. Okay. That's the reason
My
I've
self-esteem is so low. I don't want to tell this.
well,
but
go
I
ahead.
got raped by my own uncle in a seizure. And I went to the ER. They found his whatever on it, in it, whatever. I was not treated. We literally had to do what we had to do.
We have
I love
heard
my mom because she was my mom. But how she raised us, she didn't do a good job. So maybe I wasn't the perfect mother,
who can be.
but I tried to be. And I lost them.
Honey, who can be? I mean, you were a young kid and you went through hell and back.
And still goes through it to this day. Every time I have a seizure, oh, everybody laughs at me like it's some joke.
That's the reason I kept calling you. And I'm like, you didn't answer for the entire day. And you're like, I had a seizure yesterday. And you're like, I went to the ER. And I'm like, oh my goodness. Do you know the difference between a grand mal seizure and the one that you said that you had? Don't lie to me.
Grandma, grandpas, uncles, aunts, I have the whole family.
Mm-hmm.
It's not easy. I've not had the best upcoming. I've not had the life of living luxury like most kids have nowadays. They get everything they want. We had to use an outhouse. We had to do this. We had to do that. I got a mower at my house that will make a man cry because it doesn't use gas. My life ain't been the greatest, but I've lived to be 59 next month. And I'm still walking, and I'm still going to be me. And epilepsy's what I do have.
Susan, can you grab the link? because her daughter has epilepsy. They've been dealing with it since, her daughter was a tiny child.
And they're rough. To see a seizure?
Yeah, and so does Gaelic girl. She has epilepsy. She can't drive. She can't do anything.
I don't drive. I took myself away from a car because I didn't want to kill nobody.
Okay, Susan's here. Okay, now listen, this is a tear. This is going to kill you. Okay, Susan's here. Susan, go ahead. Don't give any names. How did you deal with your daughter's seizures?
Well, actually, she was married and had 2 children when hers started. So, I don't know. I don't. But as far as the outhouse, I grew up with an outhouse. That don't mean that's who you are.
Yeah, right here. To be quite honest. So
Being poor doesn't make you who you are. You look at things differently for sure. But it don't make a difference.
So we're still here to support you because we know seizures are
That's right.
They're important. Okay.
Oh my gosh, Pam, stop it. Pam, you're not the victims.
Mm-mm.
Who said that? Why are you watching chat, not having a conversation with the true being?
Sorry, I'm watching my TV and I'm on my phone.
But why?
Why?
I don't know.
Do you not want true human connections? You have 2 humans talking to you.
I know, I'm sorry.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and tell everyone in chat that I have a brain tumor. Does everyone feel bad for me? Go ahead and say yes or no.
Stop.
Really. Or I can put in chat that I ate a brain tumor for breakfast.
Well, I can say one thing for me. I've never been homeless. I've always had a roof over my head.
Not being homeless is a great precipitation in America. That's awesome. Go ahead.
And I don't have to. I can move on with my life with me and my boyfriend. That's what I plan to do.
I'm trying to be nice.
Okay. Ooh. Looks like Susan's interrupting the chat. Now, Susan is very experienced with epilepsy and her daughter. And it was a very serious situation a few months ago. I honestly thought that Susan was going to lose her daughter.
I was afraid. I was very afraid.
Prayers to you, Sarah, Susan.
I'm sorry, what?
Prayers to you, Susan.
Thank you.
She doesn't need them now. God already answered her prayers. Don't say that.
Well, I can always do prayers. Don't do that. Don't do that. I can take the
prayers every day. Prayers are free. And with epilepsy, you need that prayer every day.
Okay, so we're not going to hear any more victimhood anymore. Okay, so let's just get back to the show.
Okay.
This is about Dawn and Candace.
She wants to talk shit to everybody else that's in the chat besides talking about the comment or the subject that it is. When you go in a chat, you talk about the subject. Or you don't talk at all. You don't have to sit there and argue with people in the chat.
I understand why, I mean, people are so upset about Summer and Dawn and Candace when they have done the similar situation.
She knew Dawn and Candace.
Hmm.
She lived in their garage.
I did not know that.
She knew Dawn and Candace. She knew that Candace got kicked off the porch.
Mm-hmm.
Because when she started hugging on Dawn, Pam Wells was in there making him a cup of coffee. When she came out, they were kissing and hugging on the porch. And Pamela Wells threw the cup of coffee at him and said, leave and take her with you.
And how do you know that? How do you know that?
Pamela Wells told that story to you. And,
How do I know
I have
that?
said that for a long time. And I don't exactly see Candace and Dawn kissing and hugging. They have a totally different intimacy.
I heard that from Pamela Wells herself.
Anyone. And for
I
those
heard that from Pamela Wells herself.
I know for a fact you did. For those of you that you were talking about, okay, Charlene said, are you calling the kettle black? No, I'm not. I work with something broken every day. Okay. And that's a broken heart. And I will milk that to the day I die. Okay. All right. So can I have some sympathy? Can someone please give me some sympathy? I know Susan won't. Where's Pat? Susan.
Prayers to everyone.
Oh, I'm just trying to cheer you up, Lovey.
Oh, no. I mean, I've got a broken ankle with plates in it. I mean, I've got all kinds of stuff going on. But I say I work with a broken heart every day. Oh, my gosh. You know, I've had a lot of sex. I love my husband. I love my cat. But
well, life just sucks for you, don't it?
I'm telling you right now. Okay, look at that. Megan said sympathy, Brooks. Thank you. Can someone please give me some sympathy? Okay. Truth to Light said, Donnie told me he's got an open relationship. Oh my God.
Ew, ew.
I know.
Oh, I'm gonna barf. Ooh.
Coco Pot said, I had a stroke last year. I demand sympathy. Exactly. Okay. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. No, this is too much. I cannot have people competing with my sympathy. I can't do it. I can't do it.
Just around Dom Wells, a clue, don't have red panties.
Ew.
Oh, so
Stop it.
okay, so I could get more sympathy if I had red panties and if I was 465 pounds.
And poodles, because he doodles poodles.
I don't even want to think about the dogs, but I mean that woman was as big as a barn house. And
Can we get back on topic, please? I'm starving for dinner and I don't want to barf.
okay,
I can't think of John doodling poodles.
Megan Nels has pneumonia, strep,
Oh, I'm sorry.
ear, and
That's gross. Yeah.
oh Lord.
He said it was about summer.
But again, no one cares about me. No one cares about me.
You got our
We
sympathy.
all care about you, Brooks. Now we know it's all about you. You're going to be okay.
No, I care more about me. I've got to it's that cry for me. Can everyone please put up your hands and let's please give some love and condolences to Megan because I know exactly how she
Come on, Megan. That's
Well, that really sucks. And let me tell you right now, that butt lift you will get at Tulsa Dermatology does not work. You will not look like a Kardashian. It really sucks. Okay, let's get back to it.
Thank you.
Don and Pamela Wells had people living in tents in their backyard.
A true homeless shelter, tons of people around there in and out. At one time, they had almost 1,700 people shacked up with them. Not
And then
all over the property. That's a true story.
That came from Pamela Wells herself.
were they renting out sites?
Huh?
No, they actually had property in Arkansas.
Mm.
And I mean, it's part of court records. I mean, to be quite honest, our friend Lisa K. Ruiz found it.
I thought it was in Ben Hill, and I'm thinking, wait, I haven't heard nothing about that. Go ahead.
No, this was actually, I mean, the real estate records, proved it. And there was a lot of homeless people that were there, and Lisa Jetson, and so was Jeanette. I mean, they were there too. Like, people came through and they met them.
But these people aren't nice people. They don't do things just to help people. There had to be an angle. What the heck were they doing?
Okay, let's go back to the first time you made a post in my group.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead.
I think it was August 30th. I'm going to frame it for you and send it to you.
Yeah.
That's like one of the first things I approved because other people were so nasty. And you said, I am so sick of these people making a GoFundMe before they try to find their children or make a flyer.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, who is this woman? And I'm going to tell you right now, and me and Susan aren't that good of friends. Okay.
Yeah, you know I love you. Quit it.
No, I mean, she tells me what's what all the time.
That's because I love you.
I try to convince her all the time about what to do. It never works either way. And that was, 6 years ago.
Something like that.
Yeah, well, I mean, August of 2020, yeah. And you were in groups from before.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we go way back.
Okay, so let's get to it, because what Pam is speaking turns out to be the truth.
Like, let's just hobo it. And when Candace goes live anymore, all she's showing is her preacher getting ready to talk. Why don't somebody ask one question? Why, when Hunter got out there to that swimming hole where Summer was, why did Candace shut off the camera all of a sudden? She doesn't shut off the camera any other time.
Oh, because it's a TikTok video and it only lasts for so long. It shuts off automatically.
No,
it's not a YouTube live. It's not a Facebook reel.
she was on live when Hunter went out there.
It was a TikTok. So it was like just a little bit of time. And as you can see, all Candace did was look straight at Hunter because she was really liking Hunter at the time. True story. Okay. Gracie wants to know who was Jeanette. That's Mama Bear. Let's see. Kimberly Denny said, hobo, that offends me. I prefer bum. Okay, so
Okay, bum.
politically correct is bum from now on. Okay. We have to have certain words when we insult people. Okay.
Sorry.
But no, it's okay. But tomorrow on the show, they're going to have different words when I talk about Kendra Duggar because she is Michelle Duggar 2.0.
Yeah, she didn't want Summer. Summer was, Summer, she was going to get Grandis to adopt Summer. And Don Wells came back and said no. Don said no. She didn't want no girl. She wanted boys she can lay in the bed with.
Mm.
What do you think Cameron was on the shed for? That's who she's standing right next to, that little skinny kid in a photo. I've been following Summer's case from day one.
Okay, so the kid she took fishing, I'm sure someone knows his name. And he's probably been reported by now because no one in Hawkins County can do their job.
Yeah.
I have a feeling at 5:30 that night when she ran in and she ran right back out. I have a feeling she did something. She didn't take anything out of the ATM because that would be too easy to track. But she did something else.
Brooks, remember that graffiti tunnel, or how many people in chat remember that graffiti tunnel? And it said Josie and Jesus right above it. On maybe, I think it was your left. And when you walked in it, about halfway through to your right, it had Summer's name. And then it had Dr. Phil with the heart with an arrow going through it.
I didn't see that. I did not see that. I can't
No.
talk about it. I have no idea. No,
No.
I didn't.
Oh, it had what's his Cameron's name on it, but that's about it.
Huh?
I saw Cameron's name on the shed, but nothing else.
Okay, the graffiti tunnel.
Yeah,
There.
I know where it's at, and all I see is things from Google. I have not seen it for myself.
And Josie, and his middle name is Jesus.
And Josie's middle name is Jesus. His name is Josie Jesus Wells.
Lovely.
I mean, all the boys are named. I mean, they all have like middle names that somehow associate with the Bible, but Summer is named after a porn star.
They're named after country music stars. Josie, Waylon,
Remember when they had to eat the ice cream out of the big bucket?
Well, I can't say anything about that because it's like one capture of a picture. I'm trying not to be biased. I mean, my kids have done crazy things like that too. I mean,
myself can use the name.
the only judgment I want is, what the law does. But I think everything is lining up the more we find. What Grace said, I need more than that. Exactly. Good Lord.
And there's a lot of photos. And a Cameron wrote on the shed is one of the boys that Candace had something to do with.
Okay, so when did you see my first show? June 16th, 2021. What did I say? Okay, so that's me being self-righteous. Because when you're like, I followed from the beginning. So did you see the first show that I did? And you're like, oh, I don't know. People say I followed from the beginning. I always want to know exactly when you saw it. I mean, not my show, but like anywhere. Like when did you find out about Summer Wells? I'm asking Susan first and then Pam next.
With your show, I heard about them. And I always, at the beginning, gave them the benefit of the doubt. Because I'd known people who haven't clean houses or helicopter parents, and they love their children.
And look at Boston. Look at Boston. She said, I was here from the beginning. Exactly.
Yep. Until I no
This
one
has nothing to do with me. It has to do with the children. Okay.
Yeah.
Don't ever say it has anything to do with me at all. Okay? I am not this channel. You guys are. Susan kind of got thrown into the mix. So Pam, when did you see the first show of mine?
Of yours, I come in when I was watching the Dickerson County one, Joe Clyde. And then I've seen Summer went missing, so I moved to Summer. And then I've seen your channel.
Okay, all right. I never did a show about Joe Clyde. Never have. Oh yeah. By the way, if we can all have some prayers for Kevin. I don't think he's gonna make it much longer, but he's still an appreciated friend.
Oh no.
People keep asking where he went to. He's definitely an adored friend. Okay. And let's have a second to just take a minute, okay? And send some condolences to him and his wife. Well, I mean, you know, Kevin B, every time, I mean, he was always going out there on those icy ladders trying to do things. And like he broke his wrist, he broke his arm. He was always doing something. Then he went to Florida and he laid in the sun for like 3 weeks. And I don't know what's going on. I mean, he sends me all kinds of TikToks of Trump all the time. And I'm like, yeah, I know who Trump is. It's one thing after another, but it turns out it's more serious than we thought. So,
Put a prayer in for Jinkies too.
oh,
Because it's been on my list for a while.
we got Kevin a laptop. I mean, we did all kinds of stuff. I mean, he did an entire show when he talked about how Benny and Don said he didn't have a real house. He will be fine. Trust me. He will be fine. I'm telling you right now. Kevin will be fine. I mean, this guy fell off an 8-foot ladder and he is fine. And he is still our friend.
I don't know, but Brat said the cops didn't get called till 9 days later. And I don't know whatever happened. Because I stopped talking to Sassy Pants I don't know why she's on the. I was trying to respect her in your live, but I'm not respecting people no more. Fuck them. I mean, they want to come at me sideways.
No, I mean, everyone should be respectful. I mean, when the show clearly says Summer Wells, only talk about summer. I mean, if we're having a conversation about the weather and someone says, well, that's a different conversation. Oh my goodness. Two Boston moms said, hey, y'all, it's 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock. What to do?
No. It's 6 o'clock here. I gotta get off here, guys.
Okay.
Yeah, I was doing that here. I was telling Candace his phrases. If I go out in the woods and I find Summer, I'd have to scoop her up and I'd mess up a crime scene.
Mm-hmm.
Well, law enforcement ain't never said crime scene. I thought they were looking for a missing child, one that walked off with barefooted.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That was a fucking lie.
So how long did Mama Bear and Lisa, how long did they know Dawn Wells? Because there's no way I would know.
I have no idea. I'm originally from Arkansas, but I ain't been to Arkansas in years. My original state is Arkansas.
Well, I couldn't tell. You have not lost the accent at all.
I'm Arkansas hillbilly all the way.
And how did you make your way to Indiana?
Because my mother, or when my father died, my mother moved us to Indiana. And then she died. So she can be and we were all on our own, but we were all grown. We all went our separate ways. I had both of my brothers living here. I had one at one time, and then I had my younger brother and his girlfriend and his younger child living at my house for the longest time. And then I said, no, you got to move on and get your own place. And then my brother, he just moved out one day, and I don't see none of my family. I don't, hey, they're lost, not mine.
There you go.
I have discs.
They're lost.
Every one of my discs are compressing against my spine. I'm not having no surgeries here in Indiana. Because these doctors don't know what the fuck they're talking about.
Okay. I mean,
even Joey's mom. They diagnosed her with a burn. Okay. Guess what? It wasn't a burn. It was calciphylaxis. Okay. The flesh eating. It was a calciphylaxis is a flesh eating disease that eat from the inside out.
Okay, so obviously when she's talking to her doctor, OJ, thank you for doing that right in front of me right now. I'm talking to my friend. You're so rude. Okay, so the question is, she obviously knew if she had been burnt before. See, I'm very polite, right, Susan? It's always, but they know
I am no kin to anyone in Summer's case.
I didn't say you were related. No one said that. So calm down.
Said in chat, Gina said, Pam, are you kin to anyone in Summer's case? And I said no.
She asked a question that wasn't insulting.
Okay, I did not know because Pam didn't explain herself.
I just answered the question. I said I wasn't no kin to any of them.
I thought you were being snippy to her. And I just
No. I just said no.
No. Jean just
I wasn't snippy. I'm just saying I wasn't no kin to not Candace and Dawn.
Okay.
Now, let me ask you a simple question, Pam, and you can answer it honestly, or you don't have to. Were you part of any of those sex parties on Ben Hill Road?
Ew.
What?
I'm sorry.
The sex parties. I mean, with Fred and Jody Sue and people like that. I mean, were you there? Doing all kinds of crazy stuff.
No, I don't live there.
Okay. Well, you don't have to live there to enjoy
I don't travel there, and no, thank you.
Okay. I don't
Leave
blame
that to Ziggy.
you. Ooh. Okay. All right. All
Ziggy
right.
can go get her. She went and got a real dog, and then she went and got, Fred.
All right. I totally understand. So you weren't part of the sex parties.
No,
Okay.
I just heard about their panties and.
Mhm.
Candace got kicked out of the Walmart because she was gonna blow it up because they wouldn't fix her phone.
Let's see.
Okay, Pam, what color underwear do you have on right now?
God help me.
I have boxers.
Oh my goodness.
Boxers, thank you.
You
No,
wear
no.
boxers. Okay, all right. So you were not there up on the hill when Jody Sue and Andy and all those people were getting it on like Donkey Kong. And I
No,
mean, okay, all right, just making sure.
no.
And Laura and Carol, sorry, Carolyn. She likes to be called Carolyn. She'd like to be have her name shortened. So just making sure you weren't there. It's
Nah.
a wild time. Okay.
Do you think you're gonna admit to that? Honest to God, Brooke.
Well,
I'm good.
I mean, if people come to my house, I mean, we just, I mean, come on, we eat, and I mean, that's pretty much it. And like we
Go
play.
up there, wear a bodysuit because the juju's gonna wear off on you.
I'm telling
Ew, quit it. I don't need to know this stuff. That's just gross.
well, I'll tell you right now. I mean, that's absolutely insane. So,
Well, Jody Sue used to strip as a stripper.
And that's another visual I don't need. Good
I'm a
golly,
stripper.
girl. Please, let's finish this.
And Andy, he seen Summer's dead body. And then when the little girl told her mom about it, then Andy changed it into a dream.
okay, you guys, we have breaking news. Boston, she said, "Oh my God, it's so nice out. I'm sitting on my patio enjoying this wonderful weather, and I'm waiting for her to invite me to her home because I've seen all the pictures and I can make myself at home instantaneously." Okay, I mean, instantly. I mean, she's got all the goods around her house. She's got, everything beautiful. I mean, everything. Yeah. She has been working on this. I will not support the Utes. Okay. And then she can come to my state and she can hang around my house. She will probably not be that impressed. But either way, it's always a good time. Now, we only know one stripper in our life, and that's Pat Kay.
Ladies and gentlemen, her.
Listen, I can't do anything with Pat K. I can't.
Oh, she gonna get you.
I can't do anything about what Pat K does. Okay, I have no idea what she does. Okay, and I still need $1,600 to hire an ICE agent to come to CrimeCon, to arrest her. Okay,
And Brooks
what?
didn't. No, I lost it.
Oh,
I was about to ask you a question. Oh, am I hearing it right? Fred's mother was a witch?
who?
Greg's mother? Was she?
Fred.
Oh no, Greg, my husband. Yeah, his mother was a.
No. Fred.
Oh,
Oh,
Fred.
oh,
I don't have any idea.
Marlena.
Oh,
And then
I
Marlena.
only speak about what I know. I mean, I know that my husband's mother was definitely a witch. Okay, so go ahead.
Well, I'm talking about Ben Hill and Beach Creek.
I don't know. I can't speak for other people.
And Marlena Crawford,
Mm-hmm.
she didn't know that Don and Candace had a basement.
Oh, how
Did
sad.
she tell you that? Did she tell you that?
I
Mhm.
was on PG's live and I asked her about it, and she said,
Yeah,
"What
let's.
basement?"
No. Let's finish this.
Yeah,
We're
please.
never gonna get done.
I've got all day. I've got
I
about.
don't. This is making me ill.
Anxiety or whatever you were talking about.
No, she was calling so many times that they just call me now. If they don't even call me anymore.
Well, I'm glad.
They ain't worried about me and my dogs.
I'm glad they're not calling me because, like OJ, I mean, we had a very warm weekend. So Greg and I were in the backyard, my husband, and we were getting like vines down and, cleaning up the garden and figuring out how much pea gravel we need. And okay. Jean said, making me dizzy, Susan. Radio God said she's a witch. Danny said, Susan, she's laughing. GSB talked about the rituals in the woods all dressed in white. That's called the clan. Okay? That is called the clan. That is not any sort of Masonic. That's not anything like that. And the clan can clean up anything, and Hawkins County depends on them. Okay? And if you want me to prove it, well, I'm not as good as Lisa K. Ruitz. I promise I can. Because the
Not tonight, please. Not tonight.
Okay. Could you imagine?
I'm sorry. This has been a long day.
I mean, could you imagine Jody Sue and her cute, her white?
No, I don't want to.
I know.
You can't make me.
Okay.
Like Ziggy. She did a pitch
Thinking
test
about,
on live.
the ground temperature, when to till and things like that. OJ jumped the fence and he was on our neighbor's shed and he took a nap up there. He did. He certainly did.
Cats will do that. Yep.
And now he's sitting on the coffee table and then he takes naps. He actually knows how to turn on the massage chair. That my kitty. Yeah, he does. He likes it.
Mine goes that.
Oh, Pam, can I tell you a story real quick? And Susan, because you're up here. Okay, Susan probably knows the story, but everyone loves my stories. Okay, so my friend Linda, she made a costume for OJ, and it was supposed to be a Merlin, but she used white sheets, and so OJ looked like a Klan member.
Oh, good.
And I said, no, we can't
How
do
are
that.
you not getting kicked off of YouTube? Oh my gosh.
No. I'm like, no, we have to get some Rit dye or something to make him look like a Merlin. And she's like, I'm just starting with that. I'm like, but still, he's running around like this. I'm not happy with this. It happened, Susan. You were on the phone with me.
I remember. But wait.
Oh my God. So,
Hit play.
oh, I didn't realize that you and Pam support David Duke. Oh my God.
Who?
Out. Comes back in, and they go straight to their crates. So they're crated up all night, and then they're out the next morning.
How do you clean the crates?
I just wash the bedding.
Oh, okay. There you go.
They got bedding and blankets and stuff like that. They like, Peanut Junior ain't doing without his blanket. And Peanut's got his little pumping toy in his crate. So if he feels froggy and wants to pump, he's got a little toy there he can do it with.
Oh.
And he's had it ever since he was a baby. And it's still in his crate. Hang on a minute.
No,
Let
I
me
totally
ask
got you.
anybody, have you caught a
Uh-oh.
mouse in a mouse trap backwards? She had no business.
Okay, so Pam, I think you could understand that leaving dogs in crates and washing their bedding is not good for them to be outside and just wash their bedding.
Huh?
And letting animals hump each other. You got that right?
No, it wasn't an animal that he's humping.
Oh,
It's a little stuffed toy. That gets washed.
do you have a washer and dryer there?
Yes.
Okay, all right. But how long do you leave your animals, your 3, in crates?
From like 7 to 7 in the morning or 7 to 6 in the morning, whatever time I let them out in the morning.
And so where do they go?
They're still out right now.
Well, you said 7 to 7. It's 7 o'clock your time. Or are they
It's
outside?
7:20 our time.
It's 7:20. You said 7 to 7. So I mean, I know you're
It's nice outside. They're good.
okay. That's fine. I mean, I know that you've said over and over you're in trouble with the county about how you treat the dogs. That's all I'm asking.
Now, if it's real cold, then they come in earlier, but
Okay.
it's kind of warm out there today, so. But leaving them at night is not against the law.
No, not at all. No, not at all. I mean, I could kick OJ out right now. I mean, nobody would even know. But I mean, how do you work things out with all is it 1 cage or 3?
We got 4 cages.
Okay, good Lord. Well, OJ has one too. It's called his bedroom. And I'm about done with that bullshit.
My dogs, once they come in, that's the first place they go is to their crate, to their bed and their blankie. And
And
they're
then
there all night.
everything is washed and clean. They're feral. Okay, I got it.
Yeah. And Joey leaves at 9 o'clock, so when he leaves, we're all going to bed.
Okay, so when your husband goes to work at 9 o'clock, the puppy dogs are in the crates. I got it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and he has a fish tank too.
You're in trouble.
125-gallon fish tank.
Oh my God.
We used to have a bearded dragon.
Nice.
His name was George, but he passed away.
Ooh, okay.
They don't live long. George had everything in it: hideout, crickets, all kinds of stuff.
Hold on. What are you talking about? Bearded lizards don't last long. They live up to like 120 years.
Not bearded dragons don't.
They're fucking dragons. What kind of lights and food did the dragon have? Did you have worms and things like that?
They have like we had it for a long time.
Mm-hmm. But you said not too long.
Oh, we had George forever
Mm-hmm.
until he passed, and then that's when he put the fish tank up, and he got fish.
Okie doke. That sounds like
And mommy to Peanut has had 3 litters and no more. How
okay.
many pets have passed away at your house?
I'm very confused.
3.
I'm very confused.
What?
Yeah, like what is going on? I mean, you had a bearded lizard. What else is going on there? You told me that the Humane Society is always after you, and you said the dogs are in the house with you right now. Well, what's really going on?
What do you mean? What's really going on?
All right. I mean, I talk to you every day. I mean, if you can't take care of animals, you certainly can't advocate for missing children. I mean, who are you or anyone else to put your 2 cents in on missing children when you can't take care of animals?
I can take care of animals.
Okay. I guarantee you can.
Water and feed them. What do you feed a 3-pound chihuahua?
Anything at once?
He don't eat 5 pounds of food.
Okay. So your puppies are fine. Your animals are fine. You've only lost a few in the last week.
No, not in the last week. I said she's had 3 litters.
And where do the litters go?
My brother, younger brother, has one of them, and I gave some away. And Peanut was out of 1 litter, so I mean, that's the only one she had. She only has, the mama could only have 1 to 2 or 3 to the most.
Okay. I tell you what, you're nothing but entertaining, Pam. I mean, have you thought about getting your pets fixed?
My what?
your, the animals that live with you.
She's already.
Then how did she get pregnant?
This has been a while back, years.
Okay.
She hasn't had any more here recently, no.
Okie doke. Now, is it true that you sent the pee to Ziggy?
You
And
what?
did you send the pee to Ziggy? Everyone knows you don't do any drugs.
Did I send the what?
You. I'm asking you a question.
Okay.
Did you send her your piss in that Ziploc bag that she and then
No.
okay, I mean, that was nothing but clear liquid.
Mine wouldn't come out clear anyway.
I don't
I
care
drink
about
too many Pepsis.
Yeah, no one's testing for Pepsi. Did you send that piss to her or not?
No.
Okay.
Nope.
I mean, I think you did because it went from 84 degrees to 90 degrees.
Well, who put the weed in her side yard?
Well, I mean, either way, Radio God said she did. So, Radio Gods, you have the boiling hot piss. That's great.
No, I sent nothing to Ziggy. Not me.
Well, you told me before the show came on. I'm like, what are you talking about? And I played it today, and I'm like, what's going on? And I see like clear crystal piss and something else. Did you send her that piss or not?
No.
Okay.
Somebody did.
No, not me. I don't do drugs, so how is she gonna be tested for positive for THC?
That's a fucking point.
Wasn't mine.
Oh my goodness. Okay. I mean, you can test mine right now. I mean, what would it test positive for right now, Susan?
Smart assery.
I mean, this is great. I think we find it, and it comes like in a little tube, and then you send it to someone, and they send you $250 clean urine, and then they buy their own cup from the Dollar General, and then they warm it up and say, there's nothing in here except for THC. I mean, there's no drug test that is tested for alcohol. None. And that was straight.
Nope.
Yes, OJ, I understand. I mean, I don't know. Let's finish the show, okay? I think we'll figure it out. And I guarantee Pam can tell the truth.
Doing any of that shit. It wasn't even the subject.
No. We were talking about summer today, so that's pretty much it.
And that's why I said dollar store, because that's where Candace always said dollar store.
Mm-hmm.
And then she'd say, well, let's see, some more of her phrases. Yeah, I got them all packed down. If I go out in the woods, the time she looked like the porch snatcher, found out she wasn't him.
Or her.
Remember that?
Yeah, or her. No one knows.
Yeah, him or her. So, and Lisa Kay, she can,
Yeah, she knows everything. I mean, I enjoy her. I really do.
yeah, them glasses in her hair.
No, I mean, I really do. Because I mean, she really does have some good research, but she looks at real estate records. All right, I'm gonna get off here. My grilled cheese sandwich. I'm gonna make
All right.
a second, and I need to eat some lunch. All right, I'll tell
Please
you.
do not put that on YouTube.
Oh,
Oh,
that
okay.
didn't. That,
Well, that's not a problem.
yeah.
Thank you.
Ouch. Are we done?
Yeah. So what's youch? I did something wrong again. I touched a button.
Oh, no, she just said the last thing she said was, "Please don't put this on YouTube."
Well, then, I mean,
I don't know what that is.
I mean, you've got to be kidding me. I mean, she first said, record it, and then she said, "Oh no, I don't be on YouTube."
I don't know.
Well, I don't know either. So, I mean, no one's going to solve it until. Well, you know what? I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to raise a bunch of money for you and me to have a lab, Susan.
A what?
A lab.
Oh, girl, you don't want me in a lab?
No, really.
I'll be knocking things over and starting fires. No.
No, we can have our own DNA lab. We can do shoe prints. Gaelic Girl can be here. We are going to. We can do DNA. Mirvi can do it too.
Let her do it. I'll be messing up results and we be getting the baby daddy wrong. No, don't. I don't want that kind of responsibility.
You kidding me? We're going to have our own law firm and our whole. I mean, I'm going to move the truck and all the stuff out of the garage. It's. I mean, we can do this right now. Okay.
No, we can't. Ain't nobody trusting me with that kind of stuff.
Okay. Well, I mean, Greg's
I'll
got.
watch her.
I mean, my husband has my DNA under. I
don't want to know where it is.
Okay. All right. Fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I think we are almost there. Okay. All right. So I love you guys, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Please subscribe to the channel. Please be here tomorrow. It's been a long day dealing with this, and I think we're almost to the bottom of it. And no pun intended. I think we are almost. God. Susan, if you were gay, would you be a top or bottom?
I'm kind of a lazy bitch. I'll be on the bottom.
I'm so missionary. I really am. I really am. I'm like I prefer to be pleasured. Okay. All right. So I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. That's gonna be about Kendra Duggar because it looks like we have Michelle 2.0. I love you, Susan, and thank you so much for everyone for joining in.